Hey everybody, welcome back to Throttle Grotto, and the everything, well, not everything, but just about everything in the garage is broken. At least all the German stuff is. So, the Z32 is working good. The Datsun is working good. The Porsche, not working good. Still having clutch issues with the Porsche. The E30, which is outside, still isn't running right. Hopefully, working on that later today. And the Rabbit. So the Rabbit hasn't been on the channel for a while. And I'm going to tell you why. So me and the Rabbit have had a disagreement about life. And that disagreement has been the wastegate. The wastegate in this car continually blows off. I think I showed you guys in one of the other videos at like 3,300 RPM, which is just basically building boost. So I reached out to the tuner. They said, maybe just figure it out on your own. Is kind of what I was left with. So I reached out to some other people, and some other tuners got in contact with me, and I ended up buying all this trash. So first I bought this, a Tactrix open port tuner, so that I could flash through the OBD port. That was a significant investment and a long wait from somewhere overseas. And when I flashed the ECU through the diag port, or through the OBD port, bricked the immobilizer. So some friends reached out and said, hey, pick up an SM2 so you can do bench flashing. So I got the SM2 Pro. It's like a knockoff with a harness, and you'll say, hey man, why is that harness over there when you're working on stuff over here? Well, that's because apparently that harness doesn't quite line up with the way it's labeled. Thank you, China. So then I ordered a Go Diag cable so that I could bench flash, which was recommended. And upon bench flashing with the Go Diag, I also bricked an ECU. So I don't know if I bricked it, but the software that I was using on the laptop with the dongle's over there, stopped responding. I would open the software and it would crash out. So now I tried, well, let me back up. So I tried opening the ECU that was originally flashed for this car. It was sealed very well by someone who probably does that for a living. And I couldn't get it open without destroying it. So that's why I have this, another ECU from Pick Apart. So here's the struggle. Let me set the old tripod down here. So here is the struggle with the 1.4T swap from what I've learned so far. I have the CZTA code engine, which is 2016-2017 Jetta Mark 6. Apparently, everyone else I've been talking to, well, apparently the majority of people that I've been talking to about this were under the assumption that I was running an MED 17.5 ECU, when in fact I am running an MED 17.1 ECU. Different generations of the 1.4T, different generations of software. I think the tuner that sent me the second set of tunes was under the assumption, even though I sent him a file, that I was running an MED 17.5. What does that mean? I don't know. I think the MED 17.5s are easier to work with, being for the lack of a better assumption, an ROW solution The MED 17.1 is a US solution. So all is not completely lost yet. The reason that I have another pick and pull ECU is because I wanted something that wasn't tampered with, relatively easy to get, like 30 bucks. And this one that I took out of the car today at the junkyard, is going to go to Canada. And there's a guy there that has reached out to me through social media and is going to try to help solve this problem. Now, it will be nice if I can get the car back on the road and drive it and at least take it to events and figure out the wastegate solution later. The wastegate solution may be a custom electronic wastegate. It may be extending or shortening the rod of the wastegate to get the actuation right. I don't know yet. But first step, let's get this car back on the road. So part of me feels stupid for trying all of this to make all this work. I feel really stupid for buying all of this stuff to try to make all this work. There are people out there that have made it work, but unfortunately, I do understand it, but there's a lot of gatekeeping going on right now. Nobody wants to share information, and especially don't want to share information with a tiny YouTube guy from the Pacific Northwest. Ain't hating, just stating. So a lot of you came here for the rabbit. A lot of you stayed here for the rabbit. I wanted to give you an update other than what I posted on Instagram about what's going on with the rabbit. Worst case, I might have to take this whole 1.4T out and get a different one to put in, which sounds like a real pain in everything, because the MED 17.5 harness is going to be different than the MED 17.1. And I don't know if the harness is compatible. Like, I can just take that harness and put it on here and run a different ECU. I don't know yet. Hopefully I don't have to find out. This is the fun of playing around with uncooperative Volkswagens. Stay tuned. Well, tuned. I see what I did there. God, I'm a genius. Anyway, so stay tuned for more about the rabbit. Hopefully in a week or two, I'll have better information. And I'm going to get that ECU off to Canada later today. So that's the only update that I can give you guys for now on the rabbit. Hopefully that's good enough to tide you over for a little bit and explain what's going on with this car and why I haven't been doing anything with it on the channel, because I can't. It's been broken for about 4 months now. So hopefully there's updates soon. Until then, get out there and work on something.